literally can't do this anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. But then I'm like, how am I gonna get a husband? I literally don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I'm crashing out. Nobody prepared me for like how draining dating is. And this is coming from a girl that is very confident and very secure in herself. It's exhausting. Like, it's the highs and the lows dealing with your emotions, not even like crashing out over a guy, because I'm very protective over myself and like how I feel. My emotions aren't because I'm sad over the guy. My emotions come from, oh, this could have been something, but it wasn't right for me. And now I'm starting over again. Like, I'm very used to being independent, living by myself, like doing my own thing, not texting someone all day. Like, I'm very used to that. The girl is tired. I'm tired, but I want to meet my person. Like, it's just like a really bizarre thought in my head, thinking that someone that I'm actually dating is actually my husband. Like, I don't want to be discouraged, but it's like a very bizarre thought in my head that like, oh, maybe the next one is actually my husband. You know, like that just doesn't seem possible.
So here we have yet another woman who I believe has hit 30 years of age, and she's breaking down, crying, you know, on TikTok with the piano music, which, by the way, I didn't add, okay? She put the piano music in this. She's breaking down because the chads that she goes out on dates with don't actually want to be her husband. And this is something that is absolutely hilarious to me, man, is you'll have these women going out there, they're dating, you know, they're going on 57 different dates in a given month. But the problem is, none of the dudes actually want to marry them. I find it endlessly hilarious. But what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again. And on today's episode, we are just going to be taking a look at some ridiculous video clips from modern women over on TikTok here today. We will return to that woman who was having a breakdown later in today's episode if we have time. But let's kick it off with this woman right here who is talking about her current dating situation. Let's take a listen.
So I ended things with a man that I had been seeing. We'd gone on like 3 dates. We planned a 4th, and then I ended up canceling it. And I really wasn't sure how I felt. And we were trying to reschedule the 4th date. And then I was like, you know what? Something's missing. And I have nothing bad to say about him. He was sweet and nice and respectful. But I just don't feel like our personalities were 100% like clicking.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Allow me to translate. He wasn't attractive enough. He was a great man. He was a good guy. But you know what? He just doesn't take my fancy like that 6'3" tanned muscular man does. Okay? And this is funny, right? Because women will sit here and they'll explain their dating woes to you, and they'll be like, yeah, you know, our personalities just didn't align. And you'll always get some vague nonsense that has nothing to do with reality whatsoever, guys. Like, the reason why these women are single is because they're trying to lock down men who have no interest in committing to them whatsoever. That's why you're single. So 4th date, and she's like, you know what? He's a great guy. He's a nice man. He's fantastic. But he's just who, you know, our personalities don't mix. Yeah, okay.
And if you're going to comment, it's mostly men who do this. If you're going to comment on my video and say, oh, another loss for the nice guys. This is why guys shouldn't be nice, because they always go for the douchebags and there must be shit that's wrong with you. Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, she's not happy, guys. She's not happy, right? Doesn't like reality too much. And here's the truth, guys. A lot of, you know, you can be nice, you can be not nice. It doesn't really matter. Women will justify hooking up with you and chasing you if you're attractive enough. You know what I mean? A lot of guys, they overdo the niceness, they overdo messaging women and all of this stuff, sure. But I find this hilarious, right? This woman's pissed off. She's like, don't you dare leave a comment on my video. But the comments are right, okay? Because she'll go out there and this woman would rather chase some dude who is, you know, an a-hole, but is attractive. And that's the truth of the matter, right? You dump the guy, you throw away the guy who's kind and all that because maybe he's boring, maybe he's not tall enough, maybe he's not attractive enough. And women will absolutely go out there and choose to chase the bad boys instead. So there is truth to the comments, but oh boy, is she not happy. Which, by the way, you're posting a public video, okay? People can leave whatever comments they want. Womanists can come to my video and leave whatever the hell comment they want. I don't care. It'll probably push the video more. The only comments I've deleted on YouTube, guys, are the ones that have like, I've had to delete a few a little while ago, but they were like scam ones, you know, people like bots in the comments trying to get people who are watching the video to buy crypto. Okay, but if you're pissed at people leaving comments on your videos on a public video, I mean, come on now, right? Come on.
Shut up.
Ooh.
Stop.
Oh, did you guys catch that, right? When she did that, she had a tattoo on her finger as well. Classic, right? Hand tattoos.
I wanted to settle down with someone just because they're nice. First of all, that's the bare fucking minimum. That's a requirement of just being a decent human being.
I guarantee you she's hooked up with men who are not nice.
Like, if that was my only need out of a potential life partner, I would have been married by 23. Or you know what? I'd probably be dating the man in my Instagram DMs from Saudi Arabia offering to treat me like a princess. That's not all you need to have a happy, healthy relationship.
Yeah, guys, in order to have a happy, healthy relationship, you need to, you know, fulfill her other 3,700 demands that she has, okay? Being nice, guys, that's the bare minimum. What you really need is all of the other things she's looking for. Like, forgive me if I just don't care, you know? Like, these women, they think they're like the center of the... Here's all the things that men need to do for me to accept you. And it's like, holy hell. I think a lot of guys would pay money not to deal with a woman like this. That's why the dudes that they really want don't want to commit to them, but they don't see it.
Like, I want to be with someone who has me giggling and kicking my fucking feet every day because we have so much chemistry and passion and love. And I know that's not an everyday thing. I know that's not going to last forever, but like, that's a requirement for me. I need someone whose personality matches mine. I need them to be a freak hoe. I need them to be weird. They cannot be normal.
This is why you don't take dating advice from women, by the way. Like, this exact video is exactly why you don't take dating advice from women. So let me get this straight. In order to get a girlfriend such as yourself, a man has to have you giggling and kicking your feet up at all times, and you guys have to have the most perfectly matching personalities. Like, I guarantee you, right? If we were able to see like a list of dudes that this woman has hooked up with, do you really think that there's a bunch of comedians in there who are making her laugh all the time and making her kick her feet, and who are super nice men with very fantastic personalities? No, of course not. This is what you tell the simps online. This is what you tell the dudes who don't know any better. Okay, because, you know, a lot of guys, when they're younger, they'll listen to women. They'll say, you know what, I'm going to follow this exactly. They go out there, they put on the smile, they be nice men. They do their best to, you know, have a very fluffy, happy personality that keeps you smiling. And do you know what happens to these guys if they follow that path long enough? They end up in divorce courts, okay? None of the women like them, first of all. Second of all, if they do get that far, it's because the woman knows that she can manipulate the hell out of him for resources. This is why you don't listen to women for dating advice. Absolutely not, man.
At all. At all. If I'm going to date them. Like, and potentially marry them. Like, someone just being nice and respectful, like, that's the bare minimum. And I also, like, mind you, I come from a family where my parents, their dynamic.
Oh, I don't care. Holy shut up. I come from a family. Here's all of the things that I want. Here's what men need to... No. Let's continue into the next video here. Sharing a low moment in dating. This is the video that I played in the intro. It's just like a woman who's just... I want to emphasize, guys, I don't add the piano music on these videos, okay? Like, this piano music that you're about to hear, this is the woman doing it. All right, let's take a listen.
I literally can't do this anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. But then I'm like, how am I gonna get a husband? I literally don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I'm crashing out. Nobody prepared me for like how draining dating is. And this is coming from a girl that is very confident and very secure in herself.
That's what you want, guys. A very confident woman. Okay, so this woman is they say, exhausted by dating. Oh, dating is so exhausting. Do you know why women use that term? It's because they're getting caught up emotionally with dudes who don't want them. Okay? The average dating experience for these women goes something like this. Match with an attractive guy on a dating application, go out on a date with him, he sells her the dream that maybe one day they'll have kids and get married. She falls head over heels for him, hooks up with him for the next 6 months, fails to get a relationship out of him during this whole time. And then she pushes for commitment, it fails. And now that whole process was incredibly tiring for her. That's what they mean when they say exhausting, by the way. I just laid the whole thing out for you. Whenever a woman says that dating is exhausting, guys, just know the sheer number of dudes that she has been with is astronomical. Please understand that.
Exhausting. Like, it's the highs and the lows dealing with your emotions, not even like crashing out over a guy, because I'm very protective over myself and like,
no, she's not. She gives her body to dudes regardless. That's why she's exhausted.
Like how I feel. My emotions aren't because I'm sad over the guy. My emotions come from, oh, this could have been something, but it wasn't right for me. And now I'm starting over again. Like, I'm very used to being independent, living by myself, like doing my own thing, not texting someone all day. Like, I'm very used to that. The girl is tired. I'm tired, but I want to meet my person. Like, it's just like a really bizarre thought in my head, thinking that someone that I'm actually dating is actually my husband. Like, I don't want to be discouraged, but it's like a very bizarre thought in my head that like, oh, maybe the next one is actually my husband. Like that just doesn't seem possible.
Yeah, it's probably not possible. You're probably a lost cause. I actually agree with these women. A lot of the times they post a video like this because they want other women to come in the comments and disagree and say, oh, don't worry, queen, your dream man, he's just around the corner. Everything's going to work out fine. I don't think things are going to work out fine for these women at all, guys. I think they have cats in their future. I think they have, boxed wine and cats, I think is the direction for the majority of these women. And I don't think it's going to end well. But guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Peace.